So just yesterday, a myth that I had carried with myself for a long time got debunked. Not by anybody, but just by experience on site. And I would like to share with you guys. So it happens that when we were growing up, there was a myth that my sister told me about rocks. Basically, I don't know, maybe a lot of people heard about it as well. So it was basically that rocks or mountains are basically filled with water, whereby if perhaps any of the rocks or any of the mountain were disintegrated or broken down, the entire water that are captured within the rock would wipe out the entire axis at which the rock was disintegrated. So it created a fear in my mind that, oh no, they should not break any rocks. But it never occurred to me that wait, granites and all those coarse aggregate that we were using in construction, where was it gotten it from? So although it wasn't like maybe I overlooked it, it was more like an oversight throughout the time. And yesterday I was fortunate enough to just pass by where welding was actually happening, where they were actually blasting the rock. So it happened in one of the M16 road that Wiki is probably going presently in Abuja, that is linking Kwara to Kasana. And I was fortunate to be there when the whole thing was about to happen. So traffic was stopped, and I was able to see the intensity of the explosion, the blast. It was a big blast actually. And it was then that it occurred to me that wait, did they just blast the rock? And there was no water. It was then it occurred to me that, oh my goodness, all this while I had this myth in my mind, in my head, that oh, if they blast the mountain, if they blast the rock, it was going to explode into water, and water will cover the entire face of the earth. Now I think about it and I'm laughing at myself. How do I have this in my mind for this long? And I was not thinking about it logically. Yeah, that's the new thing.